A person who is not real. For example, the lives of movie stars that you see all the stories about. That's not real. That's not what people experience every day. So the children's meaning of this book is that there is a stuffed rabbit, a toy, that wants to be a real rabbit. The adult meaning of this book is how long it takes to gain a soul, a spirit. Okay. All right, would you please start the first paragraph?
Okay.
Oh, velveteen, let me just tell you, velveteen is a fabric. It's very smooth. So it's used on children's toys because it feels good to touch. Okay.
There was once a velveteen rabbit, and in the beginning he was very splendid. He was fat and bunchy.
Bunchy.
As a rabbit should be. His coat was spoiled.
Spotted.
His coat was spotted, brown and white. He had real thread whisker, and his ears were lined with pink satin. On Christmas morning, when he sat in the top of the boy's stocking, with a spank of holly between his paws, the effect was charming.
So on Christmas, when we give the presents, the children hang stockings. And for the children, you put small gifts in the stocking. So here he is on top of the stocking. He was really splendid. That means good, beautiful, fat and bunchy. Bunchy means, well, a stuffed animal is bunchy, so when the child hugs the animal, it feels good. It kind of, you can squeeze a stuffed animal. You have stuffed animal toys, don't you? So it would be like a dog, a bear, a toy, though for a child, made out of fabric. Sprig of holly, it just means a piece of a plant. Whiskers, you know, men have whiskers. Rabbits have long whiskers. And spotted. You can see he has dots on him. That's spotted. On an animal, they're called spots, not dots. If I had a dress with the spots on it, it would be called a dot. Okay. Go ahead, Toy.
There were other things in the stocking, nuts and oranges, and a toy engine, and chocolate, almonds, and a clockwork mouse. But the rabbit was quite the best of all. For at least 2 hours the boy loved him, and then aunt and uncle came to dinner, and there was a great rustling of tissue paper and unwrapping of parcels, and in the excitement of looking at all a new presents, the
Velveteen.
rabbit was forgotten.
Okay.
Velveteen
Parcels, it's a package. If you receive a box in the mail, you've received a parcel. And this is much more common in England, the way this is said. rustling of tissue paper. It's the sound that paper makes when you're moving it or crushing it. It's rustling. Clockwork mouse. This I have never seen except in this book, but it's a toy that looks like a mouse, and you wind it up, and then it runs. That's a clockwork mouse. Engine, that's a vehicle, a car, a truck. Okay.
For a long time, he lived in the toy cupboard or on the nursery floor, and no one thought very much about him. He was naturally shy, and being on need of velveteen, some of the more expensive toys quite
Snubbed him.
snubbed him.
So now the rabbit's been put away. There are other toys in the room, and the other toys think they're better than this one. So they're not. Of course, it's a fantasy story. Toys don't play with each other, but in this story, he's living among other toys, and they're treating him badly. Okay, Nam, you get the big one.
The mechanical toys were very superior and looked out for everyone else. They were full of modern ideas and pretended they were real. The modern boat, who had lived through two reasons a lot most of his past, caught the tone from them and never missed an opportunity of referring to his bringing in technical terms. The rabbit couldn't claim to be a model of everything, for he didn't know that real rabbits existed. He thought they were all stuffed with sawdust like himself, and he understood that sawdust was quite out of date and should never be mentioned in morning circles. Even Timothy enjoyed the wooden lion, who was made by the disabled soldiers and should have had border wheels, put on airs and pretended he was connected with government. Between them, all the poor little rabbit was made to feel himself very
Insignificant.
insignificant and commonplace. And the other person was kind to him at all the skin pots.
Okay, so the adult part of the story is she's talking about how people treat each other. The story is about toys, but the writer is actually talking about how people treat each other. Some people think they're more important than others, and they treat the ones they don't think are important badly. And that's what's happening to this rabbit. Any questions in the on words? Okay, Susie, would you read the next, please?
The king's horse and lived longer in the nursery than ends of the others.
Any of the others?
The others, he was so old that his brow clothes was
Bald.
broad in places, and so did the seam underneath. And most of the hairs in his tail has been pulled out to sing this necklace. He was
Wise.
why, for he has seen a long succession of mechanical toys arrive to both then swagger and buy break. There
Mainsprings.
Mainsprings and passway, and he knew that they were only toys and would never turn into anything else. For nursery, magic is very straight and wonderful, and only those that
Playthings.
that are all and with
Wise.
why and experience like the skin horse understands all about it.
Okay, so this skin horse is one that has fur on it. So this horse has been handled so many times, the child has touched it so many times that the hair is worn away. So you can see how he was sewn together. And the child has been pulling out his tail and making a necklace out of it, stringing beads on it. Okay.
Sweater.
Swagger. Oh, it means to walk very proudly, as if it's to walk as if you're important. Let's see how she says to walk or act in an overly confident or arrogant way. So the skin horse has been in the nursery for a long time, and he's seen all the toys that